Hello friends, in this particular video, we are going to discuss about IP address in computer networking and why is it needed, and port number and why is it needed. So this will be a pretty short video just to understand the basic of IP address and port. Let's start with a simple problem. You live in Foo apartment and you live in flat number 123. You need to send a Christmas postcard to your friend who lives in Bar apartment and who live in flat number 456. In this case, you will write your friend's address in the letter and send it, right? And that postcard or the letter will reach your friend. But sometimes it happens that the letter gets lost and it needs to return back to the sender. So you also write your address in the letter that sender's address is flat number 123 Foo apartments and the receiver's address is flat number 456 Bar apartment. So in computer networking also, when a data packet transfers over the network, it needs to identify which system or computer it should go. And that's your IP address. It is called as the Internet Protocol address. So an IP address is a unique identifier of a system in computer network. Now your own computer may be running hundreds of different processes needing to access the network. They are waiting for some network data they are waiting for some data, or they are going to send some data. In that case, they all can't use the same IP address, just the IP address, because when a packet comes, it needs to identify which process should have that packet or who is the receiver of that packet. Now the same letter, if it goes to flat number 101 in your apartment, that's wrong, right? It might contain some personal information which they will read. So for that, we come with the idea of port. So there are ports in the computer that the processors can listen to, and then they can use that port number to send and receive information. So a unique connections in the internet is of a combination of four things. The sender's IP address, in this case is foo, the sender's flat number, sender's port, in this case is 123, the receiver's IP address, that is bar here, and the receiver's port, that is 456. With this unique combination, the letter will either reach the destination or will come back to the sender. It will never be lost in the networking thing, in the postal domain. So we came to know about IP address, that IP address is a unique identifier of a computer in a vast internet network. It is needed to identify where the network packet should go. Port is a unique identifier within the system for that particular packet which has come. Different processes can listen to different port numbers. At the moment, only one process can listen to one port number, and if you suppose your process number is P1 and it is trying to listen to port number 123, and then a P2 process tries to listen to the same port, it won't happen because already someone is listening to that port. It's like this: if you're living in flat 123, another tenant can't come into it, right? So that is the thing. So port address, the IP address, the sender's IP address, sender's port, receiver's IP address, and receiver's port create a unique combination for a data packet to travel across the internet. You might ask one question: why is process ID not used? And then we don't need the port concept. The problem with process ID is the process can get killed and then can restart. And in that case, if it restarts, it will get a new process ID. Now, when the packet comes for that particular process, it will not be able to identify which process should go, and the packet will get lost. The letter will get lost. So even if the process restarts, it starts listening to the same port number, and then it can easily receive the same letter because the process gets restarted and now the information remains the same. So how are IP address written? IP address is written basically four numbers divided across three dots, something in the form of 101.101.101.101. So this is a sample IP address. So each of the number between the dots and before the dot and after the dot can range from 0 to 255.